So hello guys, today we will be solving a question from Codechef Starters 146. So the question is called as permutation construction. Okay, so let us try to understand what this question is. Okay, so basically you are given an n value. Okay, so you have to simply print a permutation from 1 to n using the following condition. For each index, this condition should be a valid this condition should be valid for each index. Okay. So this condition is only valid from I equal to 2 till n minus 1. Sorry, less than n minus 1. Okay. So it can be proved that there exists at least one solution for any n value. You can print any one of them. Okay. And this is the input format. So you will be given t number of test cases. After in each test case, you are given an n value. Okay. So let us try to understand the question. So let's say the n value is 5. Okay, the n value is 5. We need to simply print a permutation from 1 to 5 such that the absolute difference between a of I plus 1 minus a of I minus 1 whole square should be less than or it should be greater than, sorry, in the sense should be less than or equal to a of I. Okay, so this is the question. So for 1 to 5, let us see. So let's say we have n equal to 5, right? So what are the numbers from 1 to 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This condition should be valid from the second element till the last second element. Okay, because here we don't have I plus 1th element, right? So it is not required for the last element. And here we don't have any I minus 1th element, so it is not required for the first element. But if you want to change this value and this value, you can. Okay, it's just a permutation. So here, let us go with this ordering only. So this one, let us assume this element is present at ith index. So what is I plus 1 value? 3. Okay, 1 second. I plus 1 value is 3. What is I minus 1 value? 1. What is 3 minus 1 whole square? Which is 2 square is nothing but 4. But is 4 less than or equal to 2? No. So this is an invalid permutation here, right? Here itself it is going wrong. Hence this permutation is invalid. So can you tell me any other permutation where this condition holds? Where this condition holds. So let me think of a permutation. Let's say instead of me telling the permutation, let us directly get the code from this logic. Okay, assume that I have written a 1 here. Assume that I have written a 1 here. Okay, and assume that I have written 5 here. Now we know that from the second element till the last second element, this condition should be true. So I have written 1 here, I have written 5 here. Now tell me which value should I keep here? Which value should I put here so that this condition will get hold? Which value should I put here? Can I do 2 here? Can I do 2 here? If I place 2, what will happen? If I place 2 over there, what will happen? At this ith index, what is I plus 1 value? 2. What is I minus 1 value? 1. What is 2 minus 1? 1. 1 whole square is nothing but 1. 1 is less than or equal to 5. The condition is hold. Okay. Now I will move. Now, which value should I place here? Which value should I place here? I will go with 4. I will go with 4. If I go with 4, what will happen? My I is initially here. Now I went to the next index. Okay. Now here, will the condition will be holding or not? Let's see. What is I plus 1? 4. What is I minus 1? 5. The absolute difference of 4 minus 5 is 1. 1 whole square is nothing but 1. 1 is less than or equal to 5. Hence, this is valid. So I will move the I index, but we need to place some element here, right? What is that element? There is only one element that is left, which is 3. I am going to simply place 3 here. So what is I minus 1 value here? What is I plus 1? 3. What is I minus 1? 2. Absolute difference of 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 whole square is nothing but 1. Is 1 less than or equal to? Remember, here it is 2, right? And here it is 4. Is 1 less than or equal to 4? Yes, it is valid. So can I say this is a permutation which follows the given condition? Hence your answer for n equal to 5 is this. Okay. So you need to simply print such condition. Such permutation. So tell me, how do we write the code for this? I mean, tell me what is the logic here. I have written some sequence which validates, which follows the condition. But how did I get this permutation? That is the question. How did I get this permutation? If you see here, there is some sort of sequence. If you see here, there is some sort of sequence. 1, 2, and then 3. Now 5 and 4. Do you see any sequence here? Like 1, 2, and 3, 5 and 4. This is in increasing order and this is in decreasing order, right? Okay. From this observation, I am unable to get any logic, or I am unable to convert this observation into a code. Let me give you one more hint. If you are unable to convert this observation into a code, let's say we have indices 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now see, do you see anything from here? Do you see anything from here? Exactly. See the indices. Even index 1, even index 2, even index 3. Odd index starts from 5. Odd index decrements the previous value, which is 4. So by this, what is the code? So initially, yes, the code is pretty much simple. You have a value which is low, which is initialized with 1, and R initialized with n. If you are standing at an even index, you will simply place a of I is equal to L, and then you are going to simply increment the L value. Else, if you are standing at the odd index, you are going to simply place a of I as R, and then you are going to simply decrement the R value. That's it. This is the code. This is just a small observation based on the given condition. Okay. So if you have understood, let us write the code. Okay, let me zoom in. So do we have test cases here in this? We have test cases. First, let us declare into test cases in, and then take the test cases value, and then iterate on the test cases. For each test case, what do we have? A simple n value, right? Take the n value. Now here, our low starts from 1. Low starts from 1. But before this, we also need a vector also. I mean, int array of n. So our low starts from 1, our high starts from n. I'm simply gonna iterate on the given array, which is I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. And here what I will do is simply check, am I standing at the even index? I modulo 2 is equal to 0. If I am standing at the even index, I am simply going to place the low value, which is array of I is equal to low. And then I am going to simply increment the low value. If I am not standing at an even index, I am simply going to place the high value, which is array of I is equal to 5. And then I am going to decrement the high value. if entire thing is done, I'm simply going to iterate from I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, C out, array of I. Oh, sorry, this should be space separated. And here you need to place the enter. That's it. 1, 5, 2, 3. At each index, we are simply trying to maintain do we have only the difference as 1 or not. Done, guys. Yeah, guys. So these are the problems that I want to discuss with you. I hope you like it. And if you want to learn in detail about these topics, you can join our 3 months Smart Coder course. I will drop you the link in the description. You can visit over there.